Actually featured on KCB's Lions Den, and they managed to take away some money. Of course, they were invested in by one of the Lions, and I want to talk to the founder about the experience, about where he stands today after that, a year later, and all things small businesses as well. What are the challenges when they're operating in this economy right now? So a special guest, it is Brian Kimetu, and he did feature on the Lions Den previous season and took away some money, and they have a business called Urban Laun-Dromat. So thank you for joining me, Brian.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about Urban Laun-Dromat first of all?
Urban Laun-Dromat picks customers' clothes, washes them, dries them, and delivers them within the same day, folded in a bag.
All right.
Yeah, so basically that is what Urban Laun-Dromat does. We have focused in major busy city, residential city, such as Raqqa, South Bay, and also we are planning on expanding to similar demographics.
So essentially, you're reducing the hassle for people to either go to a laundry themselves or call somebody home to do it for them.
What you're doing is actually, Nairobi people, people who live in urban areas, they are very busy people. You find people going to work at 8 and leaving at 8 p.m. So what you're trying to do is telling these people, hey, you guys can continue working, as we can sort you with your laundries. When you come back, when you're going to work, you can leave them at our shops, or you can ask us to come and pick. And then when you leave work, you can ask us again to come and drop. That's basically what we do.
Great. So about a year ago, I believe, is when you went into the den and you presented your idea. Your business, I believe, had been in operation for about 2 years at that point.
Yes.
And you said you were making close to $1 million at one of the branches at that point, and you're aiming to expand further and make 8 million.
For all the projects that we had planned at that time.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you were given 2.5 million at a 30% stake by one of the Lions.
Yes.
What was that like? First of all, getting that win, getting that bag?
The feeling was nice. We were really excited about the investment that we got from Joanne. It took us to the next level. Actually, it took us to where we wanted to be. Right now, we are doing what we had planned to do. When we were at Lions Den, I said that we are planning to open more outlets. So we are at the point that we are looking forward to open new outlets in the demographics that we have. Okay, already we have identified the demographics that the business will do well. So we have set up, we have looked for good places to set up the place. So actually, the investment is helping us get more, expand our capacity to reach out to many people who work from 8 to 7, and even more, even business to business, business clients. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, it is helping us achieve what we had planned for.
All right.
Yeah.
And have you been able to grow your profit margins as much as you'd hoped?
Of course. The investment helped us to increase our capacity in our outlets, in our current outlets. So with that, we were able to get with the marketing and all that, we were able to get more clients, and the capacity was also able to sustain the new clients that we got. So definitely that helped us.
All right, so I want to take it back to just before you walked in. What was the feeling like? Were you very nervous, and how did you overcome that?
It was a little bit nervous moment. But with when you trust your business idea, when you can sell the business idea to yourself, it was easy for us to sell to somewhere else. So for us, we really trusted ourselves, and we knew that if this idea makes sense to us, it will definitely make sense to someone else. Yeah.
And a lot of people, of course, go into the den with the hopes of getting the kind of success you did, for instance.
Yeah.
So what would be some of the pieces of advice that you would give someone? Because, of course, the next season is coming up, and there are a lot of entrepreneurs out there who are thinking, I have an idea, I have a business, I want to expand. How do I secure this amount that I'm looking for to go further from the Lions?
What we have realized, what personally I've realized in Kenya, when I go and meet some fellow businessmen and talk and maybe a little bit chat, is the financial literacy levels in Kenya. They're a little bit off. They're not what it really takes to do a good business. So what I would advise for someone going to Lions Den is have your financials to be the key of selling your business.
Okay.
Know your figures. Know what you can achieve. Know what you can't achieve. Know your cash flow. So that is basically what many entrepreneurs are missing, knowing their cash flow. Yes, and the capital management. Yes, that many entrepreneurs don't get that right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, when I watched you in the den, you were very quick to give the figures when you were asked. You know, you knew how much you were paying, your salaries, your rent, this, that. You knew everything very down to the T. So thank you for those, gems. And I'm pretty sure any entrepreneur out there who's going to try out for the next season will be able to use that knowledge.
Yeah, true.
Thank you. Well, with that, we're going to wrap up this discussion. But of course, KCB Lions Den Season 4 is going to be coming very, very soon, and we're excited for that.